You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I'm Amanda, and Cecil took off. Oh,
Hey, I'm over here. Look who's with me.
Who are you with?
Sophia, she's with me. She just dropped in to say hello, and I'm glad they came by. You know, Modern Family just came by for a few minutes. We got a great show lined up today. She could not be here, so, you know.
Modern Family is a great show.
A great show.
I think that's so cool. They all came to be in our studio audience today to watch.
We got some great cutouts that just came in, a whole truckload of them.
Oh, they weren't real?
Yeah.
They're not real. They're not really here?
I know, and I thought they were real, too. I got really excited. We got a great show lined up today, and I tell you what, it's going to be a fun event. But you know what we got to do first? We got to really find out about the weather because these thunderstorms are bothering me a little bit.
Cecil, you're not the only one. We are going to be talking about another round of some thunderstorms this afternoon. We had some earlier this morning. That disturbance is well off to the east. We actually had some sunshine breakout. That certainly won't help us this afternoon because that energy in the atmosphere, that heating, will actually regenerate some thunderstorms. And with this disturbance, a little weak cold front trying to make its way into the southeast, that'll also help unstabilize or destabilize the atmosphere. So we will be talking about the chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms redeveloping as we go through the afternoon and evening, some of which could be on the strong side. Even isolated severe thunderstorms are not out of the question. And this extends from the Grand Strand into the PD. Now, the main concern will be across the PD and the border belt areas for those strong and severe thunderstorms. A slight risk has been issued for those areas. Even though we're not underneath that slight risk across the Grand Strand, that doesn't mean we can't see strong thunderstorms. So just keep an eye out for that. Our primary threat would be damaging wind gusts and some hail. All these threats are fairly low, but nonetheless, they still exist through the afternoon and evening. It is very warm and humid already. 88 in Myrtle Beach, 89 in Florence, up to 90 in Darlington and Kingstree. As those clouds thicken up a little bit, we'll kind of cap off those temperatures fairly close to where we are right now. Upper 80s to low 90s for the inland areas, mid to upper 80s along the Grand Strand with a mix of sun and clouds and scattered showers and thunderstorms moving in through the afternoon and evening, especially for the PD and the border belt. We'll continue to see a very similar forecast over the next few days. A few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, especially even into the early evening hours. Our best chance for showers and thunderstorms will be inland today and then area-wide on Sunday and Monday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Florence County deputies arrested two women who they say had $1.5 million in cocaine. How they found the drugs. About 100 jobs are coming to Florence County, and the company is already hiring. We'll tell you what types of jobs are available at the mortgage lender. And we'll have more on the possible tent ban on the beach in Myrtle Beach. That and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It is Thursday. We're almost to the weekend.
That's right. You know, back on June 15th, the Terre Hall School for Boys, they had a big deal down there. The Paddle Fest.
They did, the Paddle Fest. Yeah, it's a big fundraiser.
It is, and they raised almost $55,000 for that school.
That is awesome.
And they had about 340 people taking part in the paddling and everything, and that's not the right picture.
Well, is that some shots from the school?
No, that's the Georgetown Sheriff's Department and their summer academy, and yeah, they had 16 cadets take part in it, and they toured the law enforcement center, learned about investigations and everything, and Sheriff Lane Cripps says it was a big success. The officers and the students learned a lot, and they're going to do it. Now they're going to do it again. Now let's talk about Paddle Fest.
There it is, right there.
They're paddling. $55,000 they raised on June 15th. 340 people took part in the paddling. There was a lot of music and fun for everybody. The home offers a school and mental health program to young boys with behavioral problems between the ages of 6 and 12. They did a great job down there, and they all had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who participated. A great event down there.
Every time there's a big fundraiser, you need to help. All right, today is Thursday, June 27th. And it's Sunglasses Day.
I like it. I just need the sun to come out now.
I got a problem.
What's that? You can't read?
See the card. All right, I got to take my sunglasses off. All right, here we go. And this is also Decide to Be Married Day. Done that several times. I know. Birthdays today, 1930. You remember this guy? You remember Ross? He ran for president.
Sure.
He's 83 years old, a Texas multi-millionaire, ran for president in 1992. Why would somebody with all that money want to be president? 1959, Lori Morgan. She's 54, country singer, hit #1 hit. You remember 5 Minutes and, let's see, Grand Ole Opry. She was on there when she was 13. 1975, Toby McGuire. He's 38. He is the original Spider-Man in 2002. Yeah, in the movie. Great movie, too. All right, on this day in history, it was 1955, the first automobile seatbelt legislation enacted, and that was in Illinois. And now South Carolina has it, and I don't know how many other states now. 1966, the first science fiction soap opera, Dark Shadows, premieres. 1990, Jose Canseco signed a record $4.7 million per year for the Oakland A's contract. I had a bunch of his rookie cards. They were selling for $100. I should have sold them. Now they're worth about $5. All right, for the know-it-all department, you ready?
Ready.
All right, this is about Whoopi. You know Whoopi Goldberg,
Whoopi Goldberg, yeah.
All right, you know what her real name is?
It's not Whoopi?
Karen Elaine Johnson is her real name. You know how she got her name?
How?
This is no joke. It was inspired by a whoopee cushion. I'm not kidding you. One of those whoop, you push them, and they make that little noise.
Why does she sound like that a lot?
That came from the know-it-all department. Now, if you hear it from there, it's true.
No, yes, because whatever Cecil says.
Yeah, I mean, I read it on the internet. Everything's right on the internet.
Everything you read on the internet is true.
A French actor or whatever. I've seen that commercial. All right, that's from the know-it-all department today. We got a great show lined up, and I don't want you to go anywhere because if you leave, you're going to miss the most exciting thing about today.
Yeah, like a giveaway. Check it out what we're giving away from Surfwater Promotions. We've got some Frisbees, a beach cup holder, 2 of them, and a water bottle. Yeah, and a t-shirt too, a little beach package for you there. To win, you have to be smarter than a 60-year-old.
I know it. You got to know one thing. All right, here we go. Smarter than a 60-year-old. The question is, are you smarter? You got to think about that first. Now, the question is, what did some Americans burn in the protest of the Vietnam War? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. What did some, not their underwear? Is that what you were thinking?
No, that's not what I was thinking.
All right. You got to know what they burned. If you give us the correct answer, we're going to give you all these prizes. Then you have 2 weeks to pick it up. Okay?
Yeah. Send us the answer. Go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Go over there, click on the message button, and answer that question. What did they burn? What's the answer? You could be the lucky winner. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Bake sales still okay, but new USDA guidelines released today will ban junk food and sugary drinks in schools starting next year. Cookies and candy in the cafeteria and vending machines will be replaced by foods like peanuts and fruit cups. Rules build on revamped guidelines for school breakfasts and lunches put in place about a year ago aimed at improving kids' health. On the health front, scientists moving closer to a vaccine for norovirus, the top source of gastroenteritis in the U.S., would be good news for cruise ships, schools, and nursing homes that struggle to deal with the highly contagious virus. All right, a week to go until the 4th of July, celebration of independent and most popular day to barbecue. Grill giant Weber Stephen Products says sales that flattened during the housing downturn now coming back. And on the housing front, a surge in mortgage rates. Freddie Mac says the rate on a 30-year had the biggest one-week increase since 1987, jumping to an average 4.46%. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Ellen Breitman with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's Thursday. That means Tommy from Coastline Pet Supply is here telling us about something about pets.
That's right. If you want to know anything about pets, you got to go by Tommy's place, Coastline Pet Supply, and you'll learn everything about it. Tommy, what we're going to talk about today?
Well, we did the flea circus last week, and I hope everybody gets an opportunity to go to your Facebook and look at that. It's real interesting to see a flea pulling a chariot. But
that was hilarious.
The high humidity that we have here means the survival rate for larvae and flea eggs is about 90–95%. So we're seeing flea circuses pop out everywhere. And
the flea circus video is good, but you don't want a flea circus at your house.
No,
not
and unfortunately, we got a lot of that going on. I brought some of the products that we use today to combat them. Capstar, which is an oral pill that you can give your animal. It'll start working within 30 minutes. It'll kill everything on them.
And that's stuff you keep in your car, right?
Yeah, I keep it just like a Band-Aid. Advantage 2 is a topical that goes on your animal. Use it on dogs or cats. You can buy, if you have multiple animals, if you'll come in the store, we can show you how to buy larger doses and dose them out on smaller animals, thereby saving you, you can save a couple $100 easy.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's a deal.
Flea stoppers, which is a powder orthoboric acid that goes in your carpet. It's not an insecticide, so it's safe for kids to be on. Animals won't get airborne. It's guaranteed for a year. Then you have a 10% permethrin that you can use in your yard. You mix it 2/3 of an ounce per gallon of water. That's 8 ounces, make you about 12 gallons of liquid. Costs you like 80 cents a gallon once you make it, so it's very inexpensive. If you live in an area like I do that's a townhouse complex and everybody walks their dog in a common area, you can use something like this Adams flea spray. Just lightly mist your dog down like you'd put on mosquito repellent before you take him out.
Okay.
Hopefully he won't pick up a flea, because as bad as they are, I don't care what you do, there is no product out there that will keep every flea off your animal if you put him in an environment that's heavily infested with fleas.
And there's no way to prevent them.
No.
They're going to come on, if your animal's in an area where they are, they're going to jump on them.
Interestingly enough, most animals during the evolutionary process lost legs and grew wings. Fleas came from flies. They lost their wings and grew legs.
Wow. Don't you learn? I learn something every day when Tommy's
I know.
here.
I love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
Now, there's so many products out there, and you can find them.
That's right.
And if you ask Tommy about your certain situation, he'll be able to
can
guide
help.
you in the right direction.
We'll fix you up.
Yeah, check it out. Coastline Pet Supply, located right there at the back gate in Myrtle Beach. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, you're looking for flowers, decorations, something like that. Well, Dandelion, they furnish all of our stuff.
That's right, and it really adds stuff to the area. I mean, you put a plant or a flower in a room, and it just adds so much.
Adds a lot of character. It helps with your oxygen. It makes it very homey feeling, especially when you come on vacation. You come into a resort. You've got these big, beautiful palms. It just gives you that tropical feeling. They're great.
It does make you feel better. I'm serious.
yeah.
I have plastic plants in my house, and they don't make me feel good.
I know we've talked about this.
Yeah, we talked.
Well,
I
that's
quit
something
one.
that we can really keep alive. But the good thing about you guys is if you want, you come and take care of the plants.
Yes, we do once a week. We send the same technician. They come out, they dust, they prune, they water, they rotate. And then when the plants aren't looking so good, we come in and replace it out, so you're always looking great.
Do they dust the rest of the house too?
Well, I mean, for a small little fee, I'm sure I could add that right in
Now
the
look
contract.
at some of these they put out here. And this is what's so cool. You don't have to actually. Do you buy the plants or you lease them? Or how does that work?
Both options.
Both options you have.
Yes.
Well, they come in and help take care of them, and you don't have to do anything. That's the best part about
the
it.
new Myrtle Beach terminal, the airport.
The airport right there, yeah, beautiful. You guys
that's
have a
good.
large selection too.
We sure do. We can bring in anything. I can bring in tropicals from Hawaii. I can, wherever you want them, I'll get them from.
And you keep them alive too.
We keep them alive. We
Now,
sure do.
Tell them where Dandelion, where y'all are located.
We are located on Robert Grissom Parkway. We also have locations throughout South Carolina. We have some in Georgia. We have some in Tennessee. We're just growing.
So
Yeah,
you
you
got a
can go
website?
to
We have,
dandelionlimited.com.
yes, and also aoakfarms.com. You can
Yeah.
see both worlds.
Yeah, and you can kind of see some of the selections there, find out more information. And
Yeah, I have a nice flower in my office. It's still living.
yeah,
Because they come in and take care of it.
That's right. Sherry
why
visits you every week.
She does. She comes in every
She does.
week.
She sure
And,
does.
It's just so neat the way they do. They take care of everything. That is the thing. A lot of people will buy flowers. Don't tell my wife I said this. She'll buy a flower and it'll die, and she'll buy another one. And
Yeah.
so we need somebody to come in and take care. Somebody, she'll call me for
you
something.
go to
I know.
Dandelion.
I know, I need
They help you
Dandelion.
take
I
care of
know.
You
it.
need
Do that.
dandelion.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know we're going to talk about this the next time we see you, but I do want to mention briefly, wedding. This is wedding season.
Absolutely.
And people are
Absolutely.
looking for wedding flowers. You guys, I actually got my flowers from you for my
Yes,
wedding.
you
You
did.
guys do a spectacular job. You have a big selection. You can kind of find whatever people need.
We sure can.
So again, there on the website, dandelionlimited.com. You can
We
kind of
rent
look
plants
through.
for your events, or, any type of centerpiece you want. You tell us, we'll design it.
Yeah, and you can do it from, you know, very affordable up to a very extravagant.
Oh, absolutely.
The whole way across.
Absolutely. $25 and use your imagination.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amy. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
See you
Andy
soon.
Lyon, a place to go, and you check out if you need flowers, anything. They got a big event coming up. Rent them, and they get them, take them back.
That's
So
right.
Cool. Stay with us. We'll be back. We got Frank Sinatra. Is that him?
Yeah, that's him over
I
there.
saw Frank, I think. Where is he?
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, if you haven't been to this place yet, you need to go. Big Laughs Theater for two reasons. One, because their hypnotist show is absolutely hysterical. And two, because there's now a tribute to Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Blue Eyes himself. Now, if you're an old fan like I am, you love music, you'll love Frank Sinatra stuff. And the gentleman that does it, Tony Sands, is with us, and Elizabeth is with us. Tony, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Cecil. Very well.
And I understand today's your birthday.
Today is my birthday, 27.
Hey.
27. Well, happy birthday to
Thank
you.
you.
Now, you know,
Thank you so much.
how's the show going? You like it? Or is it
Show's doing great. It's a one-man musical show about Sinatra, and it's 6 different scenes, and we have narration, and we do all his great songs.
All right. Now, Elizabeth, what came about to bring Tony in? What was the deal?
Well, Tony contacted us,
Yeah.
and we found out we had a lot in common, and we just decided to add the show to the venue, and couldn't think of a better thing to add to the venue. Tony does over 21 songs in his show, and he is just simply amazing.
All right, there he is right here. Listen to it. Night and day.
Night and day.
Leave it to Tony.
I'm sorry, leave it alone.
From here to a
Night and day.
Great motion picture.
How long have you been doing this?
Since I was 11 years old. My parents would play the Frank through the house, and as soon as I heard his music, I fell in love with his song. So it took off when I was around 11.
And he knows something about music, too. I said Frank and his daughter Nancy did a song together. Tell him.
Something Stupid.
That's
Back
right.
in the, I think it was in the
60,
70s.
66, 67. That's
There you
when it
go.
was. Yeah, but it's a good song, though. Great song.
But-
now, y'all always got surprises at the Big Laugh Theater.
We do. With Tony's show, we have, he does a matinee show at 4 p.m. on Mondays, 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then, of course, we have our hypnosis show, which there's 3 different types of shows, a G, a PG, and an R. And each and every show is always different because we have always different participants on stage, and those participants come from the audience.
Amanda
I can
did that.
attest that it was
Yeah.
so funny. I laughed so hard I cried through pretty much the whole thing. I mean, it's hysterical to watch these people get up there and be hypnotized. Have they hypnotized you yet?
I was hypnotized.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
First show that when I came into town was unbelievable.
They made him sing Disco Duck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tell them where you're located, Elizabeth. Where you
We are located at 2696 Beaver Run Boulevard. That's right off of 544 and Business 17
Right there
and
near the
Highway
Walmart.
17,
Yeah,
right near
beside
Walmart.
the Walmart. Yep, that's it. Everybody knows where we are. Tony, thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank you,
being
Cecil.
here.
Thank
Let
you so
know I'm
much.
a big Frank Sinatra fan.
Oh, you have to come down and see the show.
Yeah, you
That's
got to
right.
go see the show.
After the show, I'm going to New York.
Big-laughs.com is the website, right? And you can go there and find out all the show times and go check out both shows because I haven't seen his yet, but I know that the hypnotist show is just
I'm
great.
going to see it.
And we'll go see that one
Absolutely.
soon.
I'm going to see it.
All right. And, let's give away some tickets, too.
Tickets?
Yeah, we'll give them away tomorrow, so you
Give away
better
tomorrow,
tune in.
okay.
All right, stick with us. We'll be right back. Coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m. to 2 and 5 p.m. Dr. Oz. He and his experts reveal solutions to relieving stress, banishing belly bloat, boosting libido, and more.
Help me with my belly boot. All right, 7:30 tonight, Entertainment Tonight, 8 p.m. Wipeout, 9 p.m. Motive, a high-priced lawyer is found murdered in his home. You got to check that out.
That's right. And tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Rachel Ray, the Chew host Clinton Kelly, helps figure out what summer trends you should or shouldn't wear.
And at 11, you got The View, and at 12 noon, you've got Carolina and Company, the Friday edition. Now, you can't ask for anything else better than that.
And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to give away tickets to go see Frank Sinatra.
That's right.
Performer.
New York. Yeah.
That's going to be great.
We got a giveaway today. We got a lot of stuff.
We do. Today we're giving away
Surfwater
stuff
Promotion.
from Surfwater
Check it out.
Promotions. A whole beach package right there. You've got the T-shirt for when you burn yourself and cover up, and a couple Frisbees, and the beach holders, which are outstanding, and a water bottle to put in it.
That's right. Those sand cups, as they call them. I tell you, Surfwater Promotion is going crazy right now. Everybody's ordering 10, 20, 30, and they can take care of you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so the question was, are you smarter than a 60-year-old? The question was, what did they burn in protest, right?
They burned bras. They did burn bras, but the answer I was looking for was draft cards. That was the big deal.
Yeah, and Tim Hopkins, you are smarter than a 60-year-old, and that means you win all this goodies right here.
That's right. You got 2 weeks to come pick it up, Tim. It'll be right here at the studios. We're located just outside of Conway on 501 across from the college.
That's right, and we'll do plenty more giveaways, so, just tune in every day. You can always win something. You can also always get something for cheaper on our website, carolinalive.com. Go there. We have so many deals. Today, the deal is Deli Delights. You get 50% off. But I will warn you, when you open up this page, you will see the sandwich, and it will make you hungry. So just be ready to go out the door and go to this place to eat. Yeah.
All right, we've had a great time today. Good show today. We had a lot of great stuff. Tony was a super nice guy, and we hope to see you back tomorrow, because if you think today's show was great, wait until tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
See you
Have
later.
a good one.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.